built a giant death trap. I put 100 people inside of a giant circle.
I tied up an FBI agent. I recreated every single set from Squid Game in real life.
I just bought this entire grocery store.
Today, I'm going to be giving my 40 million subscriber all 40 of these cars.
Today, we're shining the spotlight on a digital dynamo, Mr. Beast, who spends over $1 million on almost every video he creates. We look at the top 10 videos in which Mr. Beast almost wasted millions of dollars, apparently. We're diving deep into the realm of Mr. Beast's most expensive videos, where ordinary becomes extraordinary and dollars fly like confetti. Moving on to number 10. In this video, Mr. Beast spent $300,000. Mr. Beast set up a cool game where people had to throw a basketball off a bridge to win money. They could either aim for the hoop or a dartboard bullseye. In total, he gave away $300,000, but the biggest prize was of $200,000 went to the lucky person who made a half-court basketball shot. It was a super exciting moment that showed how Mr. Beast makes ordinary things fun and gives away big cash prizes. Moving on to number 9. Mr. Beast rented a big blimp at the Daytona 500 in Orlando. He had it decorated with a sweet message for his friend Carl's mom that said, "I love Carl's mom." Fans really liked it because they probably love both Mr. Beast and Carl's mom. Plus, it was awesome to see their favorite YouTube star making a statement at one of the biggest races in the world. Mr. Beast sure knows how to grab attention. Moving on to number 8. Imagine how amazing it would be to stroll through a grocery store, an apartment building, or a small local shop, giving out money to just people to make their day better. Well, that's exactly what Mr. Beast did recently. He went to a business that was sadly closing down and handed the owner a bag filled with $30,000. That's a lot of money. But he didn't stop there. He also surprised people living in an apartment complex by covering their rent. Can you believe it? They had no idea it was coming. In the same video, Mr. Beast did something super nice for the college students. He paid off some of their debts, which means they don't have to worry about owning money anymore. That's like a weight lifted off of their shoulders. And wait, there's more. He went to a high school and bought a brand new MacBook and PlayStation 5s for some lucky students. Can you imagine getting such cool stuff out of the blue? It must have felt like a dream. All these acts of kindness make you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Mr. Beast sure knows how to spread joy and surprise people in the best way possible. Moving on to the number 7. In this video, he spent $500,000. Ranked as Mr. Beast's second most viewed video, Last to Leave Circle wins $500,000. Lives up to its straightforward title. Mr. Beast places 100 people inside a massive circle and the last person standing takes home the cash prize. The catch: they can't touch the red line around the circle or they're out. Adding to the suspense, the money is placed right in the middle of the circle, creating a tempting focal point. Because, let's face it, there's nothing quite like lying in a bed full of money to fuel your determination. The game's intensity escalates as players discover that leaving early can earn them random prizes. The decision to stay or quit becomes a roller coaster of emotion with tears, laughters, and shocked expressions as quitting leads to money and cars, while those who stay are rewarded with a filet mignon dinner to maintain their strength. As the days pass, both the physical and the circle of the number of remaining participants decreases. It becomes a captivating spectacle, observing how people cope over time. A final winner emerges after a series of games that test skill, balance, and resilience. Now moving on to the number 6, the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory Challenge. Mr. Beast made a super fun and famous video where he built his own Willy Wonka chocolate factory. It was like stepping into a magical world with a chocolate fountain, a room full of squishy marshmallows, and even a toilet seat that looked like a cake. How crazy is that? But the excitement didn't stop there. Mr. Beast gave the participants a cool challenge. They had to create their own delicious desserts. And guess who judged them? None other than the famous chef Gordon Ramsay. He's like a big deal in the cooking world. At the end of all the chocolatey fun, there was a big decision to make. The person who won could choose between getting a huge cash prize of $500,000 or owning the whole Willy Wonka set. Can you believe it? It's like having your own magical chocolate world. But guess what they picked? Yup, they went for the cash. $500,000 in cash. It must have been a tough choice though. Imagine having a real-life Willy Wonka factory. Number 5. He spent over $800,000 in this video. Mr. Beast, known for buying islands and generously gifting them, decided to spice things up by challenging people to live on an island. The catch? They had to face a bunch of challenges, and if they lost, they had to leave the island. According to Sportskita, the final showdown came down to two buddies of the YouTube star, Carl Jacobs and Chandler Hallow. In the end, Hallow emerged victorious, making it through in the challenges to claim the ultimate island victory. Now moving on to number 4. Spend it in a minute. 1 million. Mr. Beast visited various places like electronic stores, grocery stores, and jewelry shops among others. He gave strangers a unique opportunity. They just had 60 seconds to spend as much as money as possible. Even though nobody managed to spend the entire million, whatever they did spend became theirs to keep. Now moving on to the third video. Last to take the hand off keeps it. Expensing $1.2 million, Mr. Beast took a thrilling challenge in a series of 5 videos. The winner from the first 4 videos faced the ultimate task, keeping their hand on a glass case containing $1 million. Sounds simple, right? Well, it turned out to be quite an endurance test, lasting several days. In the end, a fortunate winner emerged and walked away with the $1 million cash prize. The second place participant snagged $30,000 and the third place winner got $10,000. And the video itself cost an estimated of $40,000 to make. As of 2021, this stood as the biggest cash prize in Mr. Beast's series. But knowing him, there was probably more excitement and generosity yet to come. Now moving on to number 2, the Squid Game video, budgeting over $3.5 million. Mr. Beast's most watched video, Squid Game, The Challenge, mirrors the tremendous success of the Netflix hit series. While the Netflix game show recently released offered 456 players a shot at winning $4.5 million. Mr. Beast had already introduced his take on the Squid Game 2 years ago. Shortly after the show's global popularity surged, his price was $456,000, slightly less than the Netflix version, but the premise remained identical. Unsurprisingly, he attracted 456 participants, a testament to his immense popularity. The intricate sets featured recreated Squid Game challenges, including red light, green light, tug of war. Don't worry, it's just a foam that you fall into and marbles. While not as sophisticated as the Squid Game, the challenge rebuilds, and with lower production value, Mr. Beast manages to capture the essence of the series. For the final showdown, he introduces a beloved childhood game that wasn't featured in the show or the game show. Nope, it isn't rock, paper, scissors. The thrilling moment when the ultimate winner emerges makes the time invested in watching this video entirely worthwhile. And now moving on to the most expensive video Mr. Beast ever created. Million luxury private jet. And last but not the least, he spent $4.5 million for this video. In this video, Mr. Beast takes a journey on various airplanes, ranging from $500,000 private jet to a $25,000 flight, a $10,000 first-class seat, and even the most affordable plane in the world. It's an eye-opening exploration of how vastly different the flying experience is for the wealthy compared to the average person. What many viewers enjoy most is living secondhand through Mr. Beast, as he indulges in luxurious travel. For most people, a first-class seat on a long flight is exactly what they need. But Mr. Beast goes beyond that, showing what it's like on flights with a 6-figure price tag. It's a chance for viewers to imagine experiencing such luxury themselves someday. Interestingly, even with a $10,000 first-class ticket, he discovers that you still need to buy onboard Wi-Fi. And when it comes to most expensive flight, brace yourself for a tether gold-plated sinks in an outrageous number of bedrooms. And that's a wrap. We've just sailed through the top 10 most amazing and expensive videos ever created by the incredible Mr. Beast. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and follow us for more updates on these popular YouTube stars.